what happened to me pales into insignificance when you reflect on the effect on the family that goes through this journey. We have 4 wonderful daughters. They all rallied around, brought them together, but they suffered terribly, having to make just life and death decisions with the doctors. Well, my name is Brasch, but everybody knows me as Brashy. We went to New York, and unfortunately I believe I caught it in New York, and we were very fortunate to get back to this lovely city of Brisbane, and I definitely felt crook. So that's how I ended up at my favourite hospital in the world. I do remember coming out of the ambulance, but the next 8 weeks were oblivion. Didn't feel a thing, didn't know where I was. I was in ICU for 5 weeks. My biggest problem there was my lungs, and they had a tube down my throat into my lungs to get enough oxygen to keep me functioning. And they rolled me over and emptied me out a number of times, they tell me. And then I had kidney failure and I was on dialysis for 3 weeks, and they discovered coronavirus had attacked my bowel. One of the doctors saying, "This bloke's a fighter." With that, they decided to operate. So they cut me down from belly button to wherever and took out 8 inches of my bowel and gave me a stoma, which was rather convenient because I spent 8 weeks on my back not having to go to the toilet. My taste and my smell seems to have been impacted on. I'm 77, you know, who knows what's ahead for me, but it's the effect on the family and what they go through. It is a serious illness, and they've got to take the medical advice, but I can't say enough about the doctors and the nurses. I was there a long time. There should be more we and less me. You know, they all say, well, we're in this together, but clearly some of them aren't. You know, the frivolousness of a good time at the expense of all, what sort of mentality is that? So to those people that are espousing this view, just think of the families and the trauma that they're going through. And please take advice from the medical people.